Are you ending up feeling that you're not getting the best out of your day? Towards the end of the day, are you feeling that I wasted a lot of time today? You're not alone in this. Most of us, unfortunately, are in this current generation of information overload, because of which you're not able to focus. You're not able to get control over your day. Let's flip it. Hello everyone, this is Kapil Reddy, founder and CEO of Superly. So today I'm going to talk about some basic tips on how can you take control over your time and your day, most importantly. Because if you start the day on a right note, that itself will set the tone for you for the rest of the day. And you can be much more accomplished, much more fulfilled if you actually get this done. Again, there are no hard and fast rules to it. It's all about what suits your personality. What do you prefer personally? So most of it, I think I'll talk from my experience, like what exactly I personally feel and how it has made a difference in my life. I think that's how we'll do this video. Everybody has their unique style. It's all about how well you understand what your style is and play around to your strengths. See, the thing is, as I told, we're all unique, right? Not one size fits all. Let's be very clear about it. And for you to have a personalized day for yourself, you need to understand what exactly suits you, what exactly helps you in taking charge over the day. Recently, what I noticed was most of my time during the day was actually going into meetings. So because of that, I was not actually getting a lot of time to think through, sit through, or just do some deep work. Of course, there is some time I get, but not as much as I was expecting. So then I just altered my plan. What I did was I just started waking up pretty early. Of course, usually I am an early person. I love sunrise. So because of that, I usually prefer waking up early. But now I've changed the timing a little more because I wanted to have some work done right in the morning, so that I don't feel that guilt that, okay, maybe I'm not able to work as much as I wanted during the daytime thanks to all the meetings I have. And that has made a significant difference. So to be honest, I think, as I told, my day starts pretty early, let's say 4:30. That's exactly how I want to start my day. And by the time I get ready for office, let's say by 8 o'clock, I'm at least getting 2 to 3 hours of productive work done, which is where I just usually keep the most important part of the work on that particular day. And I'm able to accomplish much faster in a much more relaxed way. The whole point is, I usually feel mornings are very silent. You're just waking up before anybody wakes up. And I think that itself is a superpower. Again, that's something which suits my personality. But as I told, I know a lot of people who work throughout the night and they're super energetic and they're super good at it. So as I told, there's no one size that fits all. So you understand what is good for you. But on a generic way, irrespective of whether you want to work in the morning or not, make sure you start the day on a right note. First and foremost, yes, this is one habit I've been hearing from a lot of people. And unfortunately, everybody's guilty about it, but they're not taking any action on it. By now, I guess you'll understand what I meant. What I meant was, the moment you wake up, you're just picking up your phone and you're just checking out the social media, you're just getting into it. Without even realizing, I think the day is starting where you're not having control on what you want to do for the day. And you're just endlessly scrolling on, okay, what's all happening. But please do not do that, because it's already occupying your mind. Your mind is not having those free-flowing thoughts. And that is not super good. So for that reason, make sure you're not picking up your phone at least for the first 1 to 2 hours. Very hard. I know that practically a lot of people cannot do it, but that's how, right? If you really want to have good results, or if you really want to take charge, make sure you have to do some hard things. And that is something which you cannot discount at all. Just have some relaxed way, like just how exactly you want to plan your day for the coming next 10 to 12 hours. Because if you give some deeper thought to it, first and foremost, you'll understand what you need to prioritize on this particular day. So that by the end of the day, you feel much more charged. You feel that, yes, you've accomplished something. And you are in full control of what you want to accomplish in that particular day. One more thing is, you need to have proper sleep. Usually 6.5, 7 hours, I think, is compulsory. Sleep is that one thing which can, energize you quite a bit. So do not neglect your sleep. Again, for sleep, there's another separate video which we can do. But on a high level, make sure that at least getting 7 hours of sleep. Your brain is free of everything. It has taken enough rest. So now you can start thinking and jotting down some fresh thoughts. Another thing is, most importantly, please hydrate yourself. Because if you hydrate the body, I think it gives you a lot more energy. So the body is not dehydrated. If it's dehydrated, you'll just feel tired or you'll feel more lethargic. But to actually activate yourself, make sure you hydrate your body. Another thing, as I told, this again, I think you have heard it number of times. Do some exercise. The exercise is not always about hitting gym. Whatever it is, just make sure you do a physical activity. Just stretch your body, or else without even realizing, you are just like, okay, I'm like, okay, fine, whatever it is, I'm fine with it. If you actually exercise, you're a lot more energetic. If you actually exercise in the morning, trust me, the entire day you'll be super active. And by the time you hit the bed, you're actually tired and you actually have a good night's sleep, irrespective of all the tensions or, all sorts of thoughts that are going in, which are probably not letting you sleep properly. Irrespective of all that, if you actually exercise in the morning sufficient enough, and if you're active throughout the day, you will have a good night's sleep. This I have personally experienced, and I'm 100% sure you'll experience it yourself. Again, as I told, exercise not just about exercise, but go on a walk or just run, jog. In fact, even at your home, just do some stretches, some yoga stretches, whatever it is. This is a very cliche advice, but there is a reason why everybody keeps advising on it, because it actually works. And once you start practicing it, you will see a significant difference in yourself. Just tune your mind that exercise should be part of your routine, and you'll see a significant change in your overall lifestyle. So that is 100% something I'd suggest everybody to start practicing immediately. Finally, another thing is, in the morning, usually start your day with positive energy. See, most importantly, we keep again hearing the same thing, right? Just get out of negativity. Whatever it is, positive thinking can actually make a significant difference. So start reading some positive articles, or let's say if you are running a company, make sure you understand where the company is heading, like what all you've accomplished as a team within a week, or what else you need to finish off. All these things, just gather your thoughts around it and make sure you read some positive articles. Don't just take newspaper. Unfortunately, newspapers and all the current affairs, most of it are negative. So don't pollute your mind by just going through this negative stuff. Always try and start your day on a positive note, because that positive note in the morning will set the tone for the rest of your day, and you'll feel much more energized. And the way you look at things is completely different. See, as I told, all these advices are very simple, very basic tips, and something which you have been hearing for a long time. As well, there's nothing too different what I'm trying to say. But what I want to emphasize is, it makes a difference. Once you start observing it, once you start practicing it, you will see a significant difference in your own self. And that's exactly what I'm trying to emphasize here. Again, another thing is, of course, plan your day ahead. So usually, again, this is one habit I keep hearing from people. Usually, if let's say you're part of a startup, or your work is quite hectic, or you're having your exams, or you're a student who's having a very hectic academic life and you're trying to accomplish so many things outside of academics, then you need to plan your day. So usually what I heard is, let's say before going to bed the previous day, just plan out what all you want to do for the next day. If you're not doing that, make sure in the morning itself, let's say if you're going to office at 9 o'clock, make sure by 7 or 8 you have some plan for the day. Like, yes, this is what I want to accomplish in the day. That gives you a lot more clarity, and you don't end up wasting time on unnecessary things. So these are some of the tips I would like to suggest all of you. And it has made a significant difference in my life. Again, these are not too difficult. Trust me on that. Don't overthink. Just do it. And you will see a significant difference. Also, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Most importantly, we've been hearing some positive feedback. Thank you for that. But we will keep evolving, and we will include some more interesting topics. So please look forward to it. Because as I told, whatever we're trying to do, it's all about creating value or spreading that positivity in and around our circle. So that's what we're trying to aim for. So please help us or support us in this journey. Thank you so much. See you all. Bye-bye.